So this process calls on the actors, calls on anybody in the room, whether you're a dramaturg, playwright, a designer, to fully participate in an ensemble-driven collaborative work. So for this, everyone did research. Most people did interviews. Everyone is coming up with moments that they're using in our technique and bringing that in, whether it's a design element, doing a soundscape, doing a, Caitlin came up with a brilliant lighting moment kind of on the spur of the moment after she saw a moment. So it really is about kind of sparking all of our own creativity and artistry when we watch everyone work, so that we can steal some of their moments, and it just becomes this kind of group consciousness in terms of creativity. It's a completely different process than most traditional theater and how it's made.
There's no august author over it back in a dark room writing by himself. We're writing together every day, all 14 of us plus the designers, so 30 of us working together to create a show, and that's a phenomenal experience. And for me personally, I'm always interested when the art I create, the theater I create, can intersect with the social issues I care about. Because I think many people in this department and in our community are very concerned about what's going on in our world, in our country right now. And when those can intersect, and we can find the art in that and find the social issue in the art, I think that's a brilliant and amazing opportunity. I think more companies should work the way they do. And I think the fact that we've gotten to work with these esteemed theater artists who are in all of our theater history textbooks at this stage in our careers is more than any of us could have ever asked for.
It has been emotional. It has been emotional. There's been a lot of beautiful creations that have been made on stage that really just touch you in ways that you didn't think theater could touch you. They just really stick with you. It's been emotional, but it's been a positive emotion. And people are bringing in their stories and bringing in information about people who are going through so much and are so positive, have that outlook of, that optimistic outlook. And it's emotional in a good way, I think. It's emotional in a good way.
This play can ask you questions about death and get you to question why you think the way you think about death. Because in America, we've kind of put it in a closet in a dark room, and we only deal with it when somebody dies, and even then we try to hush-hush it as fast as we can. As far as a storyline, I don't know what I envision. But as far as what I want it to do, and what I think we all want it to do, is to get us to start asking those questions and to open the doors and make death a part of life again.
I think that the work has really just been comforting when it comes to thinking or even just approaching death. It's really made me value everything that I have and everything that's been given to me and my talents and my family and friends. It's really made me put things into perspective. It's completely brand new. It's completely brand new, and for me, learning new things is always something that I'm excited about. So it's been an honor, actually, to be a part of this.
I think there is a lack of distance that typically happens in the theater, that we can watch it in a very removed way and watch it as art. And I think this work that we do is really the essence of theater, which is one community talking to another. I went out, this is what I found, I'm going to bring it back, and I'm going to tell you, some of whom were part of the interview process, who went through the experience, whether it's being in Michigan and having that spotlight about this issue come into your communities, and how that affected you, and that these students are playing real life people. And it hits home in a very different way because they're real words. And I think for me, even watching this, we've been talking a lot about this work being created, and that part of the beauty of it is that the ordinary has the capacity to transcend and become extraordinary.